This this improv story is based on the idea a man plans their own funeral. Let the story commence. Craig was sitting in his house watching the telly during the daytime. He was meant to be in work, but he was floored with COVID. Floored. And he's watching all this daytime shite for like all people who have retired and stuff like that. The Sun Life plan, like over 50s or whatever the fuck it is, funeral sort of plan and all that, and funerals this and fucking co-op funeral care and all sorts. And he's like, you know what? Just thinking about coronavirus and all that has got me thinking about mortality. I know I'm going to be fine. I'm sure I'm going to be fine, but maybe I should plan for my own funeral, you know, just for peace of mind, because you don't want to pass the funeral expenses on to your loved ones and all that, especially during a time that's going to be already quite hard for them. And you just don't want to have an extra burden put on them, as well as just try to cope with your, you know, your departure of this life onto the next life, the afterlife, where everything's going to be better than this one. I say this to God. No, I personally don't believe in God, but I say this. Why don't you just put us straight in fucking heaven and enough of this? Why have we got to be in this fucking waiting room shiteness? Just take us straight in and stop fucking about. Take us up right now! $70, $80 years of this fucking shite. A man plans their own funeral. You know what? I'm going to fuck it. Yeah. I'm going to plan for my own funeral. So he gave a funeral lot a phone. Don't want to say which one. Hi there. I'll think of a name as a bog roll. Toilet paper, Pepino. Hi there, Pepino's Funeral Care. Hi there, my name's Craig, and I'm phoning up to prepare my funeral. Okay, and we just have to take some details and ask various questions about. Are you ill just now, or you know, just don't mind me asking? Is this just something you'd like to just pay up for the future at some point? And I'm kind of regretting phoning because no, don't everything's fine. Don't hang up. All right, I'm not going to. That wasn't a threat. I'm just thinking, you know, just in case I end it. Can I ask it? What's your relationship status and what's your family status? Got away for 2 weeks. Wife of 2 wins. Okay, and the children are at school age, secondary school, but the two of them in secondary school. This is Craig. And your wife's work, she's in work just now. Okay. Now, we're going to have to do some checks and health checks and all that, but based on what you're saying, by the time this is paid up and all the rest of it, that will come to this many thousand. Now, actually, would you mind coming in? And he went, well, I've got coronavirus. No, just at your earliest convenience. Aye, right, where's your nearest one? We're in Shawlands. All right then. So about 2 weeks later, Craig couldn't give a fuck about it. He went back to work and everything was fine, and he forgot all about it. They tried to phone back, he ignored it. But then he was in Shawlands, and he walked past this place. He went, you know what, I'm going to pop in. And he was with his wife in Two Wains at the time, because it was a Saturday. And they said, where are you going? I'm going in here. I didn't tell you, but I'm going to plan for my funeral. Craig, what are you doing? I'm going to plan for my funeral, just for peace of mind. What the fuck are you on about? And she sort of, grabbed him. He went, this has got to be done. Daddy? Is something wrong with you? Are you going to die, Daddy? And he went, no, this is just so that, it's just for peace of mind. I've already done most of it, Mary. I've already done most of it. Most of what? The phone call I've done, I've gone in to finish the conversation. She's like, what the fuck are you on about? I phoned them when I had coronavirus and I stopped, so maybe they'll still have some of my form filled in or something. I don't know. I just thought, just as I was walking by, we're not doing anything anyway. We've got a bit of an hour to kill. And he went in and went, hi there. Hi. No, what it is I phoned up a couple of weeks ago to arrange funeral costs and things like that. But I just kind of didn't sort of get back to you and all the rest of it. Is there any chance you could just check to see if I'm on record, just because I'd want to just get that all finished and things? I was actually told to come in and see yous, and I didn't really do it. But here I am. They went, okay, what's your name? Craig. We've got Craig here. Yep, I see. And you're in I just came in to just, I don't know, look at coffins or something. Coffins? Daddy, are you going to shut up? I said I was fucking fine. It's for fucking peace of mind. We'll die. Sorry about that. It's okay. It happens all the time. So what kind of coffin would you like? I'm wanting the best of the best of the best. So you won't be going for a cremation. I want buried, aye. I'm not getting burnt. I want buried. So people can visit me. And I have a gravestone. Well, you can still get that with a cremation. You can still get stones in certain places. No. I don't want any. No. I want to be in a coffin, my body, taking up space. And I want the best of the best. Well, this coffin here costs... Cost of coffin. Cardboard coffin, premium solid wood coffin, 953. I take it cardboard so you can... Funerals can be unexpectedly expensive. When someone close to you's died, the last thing you want to do is be worrying about money there. We'd like to help with that. The most expensive type is the American style casket. They have a plush padded inner lining and an extra lid that opens from the waist up. For viewings, they can cost over $7,000. And then there's like ridiculous gold and all that. He said, I want the kind of American style casket with the kind of, the lining and inside where you can open the top. And it costs about $7,000 or something. $7,000? Well, that's the thing, but this kind of pays it up or something. I don't know. And she said, this is fucking ridiculous. We're leaving, said Mary. And he went, no, I'm doing this for peace of mind. We're leaving. I'm sorry, we're leaving, she said to the person. And they left. And Craig went like that. I want my fucking coffin. And then he jumped in front of a bus. Deliberately. Right? So in front of the wind, so it was like the last words. I want my coffin. He utterly stitched them up like a fucking kipper. Because the funeral director person came running out and went like that. We heard that. And we're going to tell every cunt if he doesn't get what he wanted, his dying wish. And Mary had to fork out over $7,000 for this American style casket. And thing is, see, because with the bus, They did the top was open for a viewing, but because he went under the wheels, fucking obliterated. The Waynes were greeting their eyes out. Go and look at your daddy. I don't want to. It's fucking cost me 7 fucking grand. You're looking. It's not how I remember him. 7 grand, look! You know, the worst thing that happened is they were alright with it. That's actually the worst thing that can happen. They were alright with it. I'll just show you I'll just show you briefly what it looked like. Coffin full of mints. No, actually, it was something. It was something like that. The inside of the coffin looked like that. It was kind of like mince, like a mince pie. It was like taken off the top of a mince pie. He was minced because he didn't just go under the wheel. He went around the wheel. You know, he went run and run and run. He got his hand caught in it. And one of the Waynes went like that. Mummy, did this cost a lot of money? I just told you 7 grand. What's grand? £1,000. There's 7 grand and that's just for the fucking coffin. Why do you keep swearing? Because I'm stressed at my fucking box. They're teenagers. Oh, that's right. They're in secondary school. I know, but this is a wee bit in the future, and it's became, you know, you got millennials and Z. What was it? Generation fucking Z. There's a new one that came after that, and they're into talking like that. You know how you get like people on Twitch that are a bit fetty, but they've got all wee twinkly things and, you know, antler things and all these sorts of things I've talked about because they're kind of trapped in childhood sort of thing. Sorry to have 3/4 everybody watching. It's went even further now. It's went even, you know, the phones have got wee, you know, cat ears and fucking all that, even though they're a bit fucking like that. It's went even further. And now you're getting Waynes that are about 16 going like that. Mummy, daddy. They're not even fucking English. This is in Glasgow. We are 5 years away for this scenario. Mummy, why do you keep swearing? Because I'm fucking stressed out my fucking box, I said. How many times you gonna ask? Well, just to offset the price, Mummy. Why don't we take some of Dad home and make some burgers? Have a barbecue. Because that's been done before. So they had a funeral barbecue. Did I not do that before in another story? I'm sure I did. That sounds familiar. Aye, some Craig burgers. So they went back to the barbecue and had the barbecue, and they went, listen everybody, there's got to be a reception, got to be a bit of a barbecue instead of boring buffet sort of thing with sausage rolls, got a fucking barbecue. Yes! I'll shut the door, I'll shut the window in a second. And they had Craig burgers, and the meat had been tenderised so well in the wheels of this bus. It wasn't just, it was to do with the speed that Craig went around the wheels. The force kind of pushed the meat out, tenderised them, and did something, and it's to do with the treads and the wheels, and there was a wee bit of added bit of like rust and dirt for the, you know, the underneath, you know, the bit the where the wheel goes around, you know, the kind of under bit. It's just something you can't, you know, secret ingredients. It was just fucking tasted amazing. And when Mary saw how much people were loving them, she went, everybody fucking stop. Now it's costing you 20 quid a burger. 20 quid? I'm fucking paying it. 20 quid, is that all? This is the best burger I've ever had. I know the neighbours came round and they were eating these burgers and went, we're running out. They went back to the funeral, scooped out some more Craig and made some more. Got their money back. Oh, sorry, did I say burger? Wrong. Sorry, Burger. I'll try and say that properly. Burger. Sorry, am I saying it properly now? Burger. 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 Speak properly. Burger. So Mary tried to make a bit of business there. Tried to replicate the wheel, the whole thing, the right amount of dirt. Tried to do it with... she went to a local abattoir to get fresh meat straight off the hook. It was alright, but it wasn't human meat. Human meat's got a certain saltiness to it. She put more salt in, it wasn't quite right. But after a while, people forgot how good the Craig burger was, and they just got used to the new one, based on cow meat and things like that. People forgot, and the Waynes forgot as well. The Waynes forgot. And when the Waynes grew up and they were about 50 years old, they went, let's have a 50th anniversary, sorry, of Craig's death. Her dad's death.
But let's have a little trip down memory lane and have a Craig burger.
They got even worse as they got older. This generation, they got even worse. They became even more childish.
What? I was thinking we'll have a Craig burger. Can we have a Craig burger to celebrate Dad's death? I didn't mean celebrate. I meant to remember. Oh, I feel so bad.
And they were in like the metaverse going like that.
People aren't going to like me because I said celebrate my dad's death.
And then people went like, it's alright, it's alright. The end. We just ended it there. The end. And the twist is, that isn't an improv story, that's a true story. How do I know? Because, see, Mary, she works in Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's that I went to yesterday. Overheard a lot. Oh, and there's a bit of an epilogue. There's a bit of an epilogue. There's an epilogue. The story's not finished. There's an epilogue. See the son, when they were greeting about that whole thing, they actually went like this, like, Ja.